No. I'm going live, baby, just to let you know. How's she doing, though? Okay. I'm live. Don't don't say too much. People like the docs. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie. Y'all be asking me to do a cooking video. I told you I don't have the right equipment for a cooking video. Oh, y'all gotta see me with my bonnet on my head. Y'all see this bonnet I got? Got my bonnet on my head, y'all. What's up? How y'all doing? This is just a little quick cooking video, just showing you guys the process I'm doing using to make my tomato sauce. The picture, the thumbnail is that has fresh tomatoes in it, onions, garlic, salt and pepper, a little bit of sugar, and some apple cider vinegar. That's what that have in it. What's up? How you doing? Hey, Tracy, baby, how you doing? My little bonnet, you see my little bonnet? Using it as so I gotta be cool with it. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Right now I'm doing my fresh herbs. I have my basil, I have some tarragon, some rosemary, and some oregano that we'll be chopping up and playing with you guys. I'm also going to chop up some more onion to put in here as well. I already have my diced onion. Actually, this is chopped onion for the sauce. This is the diced onion for the mushroom stuff. I use, one second. I use fresh garlic bulbs. I just I use like 3 of these bulbs, and I grated them down or processed them down, put them inside the little garlic thing. So I have my garlic ready as well. So when I do my mushrooms, I have everything that I need. I'm going to chop up these herbs, one for the sauce and also one for the mushroom as well. What's up? Thank you, Tracy, baby. Appreciate it. Doing that, um, you want to keep the flavors consistent in all of your food when you're doing this. So like when you have like a dish that has multiple things in it, you want to make sure that all the flavors are consistent. So you want to use the same flavors within multiple preparations of that dish. So I'm just gonna right now chop up some oregano for the sauce. Keep your hands away from the knife, from cutting blades, and you don't want to move. I wish y'all could see this. I told you I just don't do cooking videos because I don't have the right equipment to do cooking videos, so I can actually see what I'm doing. But you want to make sure that your hand is away from the cooking board. You want to make sure that the knife never leaves the board, and you just chop it up. Just a handful of oregano in this. In the pot already there are 5. Hey babies, how y'all doing? In the pot already there are 5 large Roma tomatoes. I'm also going to put 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes in it because those seem to hold their shape a little bit better. So the oregano went in. We'll make sure everything is stirred up. You want to turn this down just a little bit because you don't want it to be too. Ooh, it already looks good, you guys. So that's that. Then you want to do my basil. Shit, I gotta open it. Oh, yeah. Okay. You have your basil right here. So you can't have Italian food or spaghetti sauce without some basil. So I have my basil right here. Oregano. Just want to cut these leaves. Just pick these leaves off real quick. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna do a nice chop on it. With my basil, I'm gonna show you guys how to actually roll the basil and actually chop the basil. This is how I do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you know what I'm saying, anything crazy, not anything hard. It's just real simple the way I do it, you guys. You want to pick the basil. Have your trash bowl, of course, right there. You want to make sure that, you have all the leaves off the basil. You want to roll the basil. I roll the basil like it's a joint, a cigarello, a marijuana leaf, or marijuana cigarette, I should say. You roll it like that, and then you chop it up. Okay, so you flatten the basil out, put a big leaf at the bottom, then you fill that with other leaves that you don't flatten out with this basil. Roll it on up, y'all. How y'all doing today? I know there's a lot of stuff going on these YouTube streets right now. I was trying to keep up with it, catch up with it. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Concentrate on cooking and making sure that I enjoy my dinner and make sure that it's as flavorful and delicious as possible. You know, so you have it like this, have a couple of leaves, and you just roll it up, nice and tight. And then you just cut into, it's just called julienne. You julienne this basil. The basil's kind of hard to, like that, julienne. Make sure your fingers is away from the cutting aspect of the blade. You don't want to cut yourself. You know, but they say about anything with tomato sauce, you have to be careful about what you eat because people put their blood in it and try to get you hooked up. And you see how that's all chopped up and shredded? That's what you want for your basil. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me do the rest with this rest of it right here. Because you want your basil nice and small. You don't want all that in your teeth, although it cooks down. It gives your food a lot of flavor. You don't want it to be all in your teeth. Hey, Happy Sean, baby, how you doing? What's up, Rick Girl Haley? How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah. So you just do some cooking. I've been doing a cooking video in a minute. Y'all see me eat all the time, but y'all don't see me prepare this stuff. Trash. Yeah. So, you know. What's up, baby? How you doing? Then just do a little chop as well to get it smaller. And when you're using fresh tomatoes and fresh ingredients, you want to make sure everything is nice and fresh as possible. You don't really want to put too much dry ingredients in it because I have the dried Italian seasoning, but you know, because I'm using fresh stuff, I want to make sure I use fresh. See all that right there? Take the knife and just put it in. Right here. I think I need to go ahead. So it's thickening that. I'm gonna go ahead and before I chop the rest of this, I'm gonna go ahead and open up these tomatoes, Kansas tomatoes, diced tomatoes, just diced petite tomatoes, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So I have the freshness of the regular tomatoes, but I have, you know what I'm saying, the aspect of the full tomatoes as well. That's done. So I'm just gonna stretch the sauce with the so y'all can't see nothing I'm doing, y'all. You see nothing I'm doing. Trash that. And it just doubled this sauce, you guys, like pretty much. It just doubled the sauce. Just double this sauce. Just double the sauce. Looks good, looks good. What I'm going to go ahead and do is process these onions as well. These little cremini onions. Those like the smaller sweet onions. I already have the regular yellow onions in there. But I'm going to go ahead and process these cremini onions as well. I just have this little personal food processor that I use. Tap everything down. You see, real easy, make easy work of everything with my spatula. So I can scrape all this stuff out with no fuss, no muss. Very, like I said, I gotta put all this flavor in because I'm not using any meat. I'm using mushroom. What's this? What's that? I'll make sure I didn't mess up anything. And this sauce is gonna be real chunky and real good. I normally make this sauce anyway. I'm just using my ground beef and sausage and stuff with my spaghetti sauce. But since I'm going to try to do it a vegetarian style situation, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I just want to show you guys how I make my sauce. Basically, I just scrape all that inside of here. I don't think I'm going to need this anymore. Y'all been asking me to give y'all a cooking video. Y'all been asking me to give y'all a recipe. So this is a recipe of just basic tomato sauce. You know, tomatoes, onion, garlic, basil, oregano so far, And here's salt and pepper so far. That's what that is so far. Now, the basil already. There's a little bit of tarragon in here. Tarragon has this real, like, earthy flavor to it. And just, scrape that down. Then, just gonna scrape that down right there. Scrape all the leaves and stuff off the stalk of it. See how that goes. Just scrape it off. One more in here, right here. Just scrape it with the knife. See? Now you just chop. Now you just chop. Just chop it on up, y'all. Chop it on up. It smells so good. It smells so Italian in here. You got a word Italian in y'all? You got a word Italian? You got a word Italian. That's what it smells like. It smells like an Italian restaurant. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use these same herbs. I'm gonna go ahead and chop more herbs up like that when I ground up my mushrooms. I have three different types of mushrooms. I have portobellos, caps. I have bud mushrooms. I have cremini mushrooms as well. A little small version of the young portobellos. I have all those mushrooms that I'm going to chop up and ground up. And then I'm going to add these herbs to it, add garlic to it. I'm going to salt and pepper it, some breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs, stuff like that. And it's definitely going to be something that's delicious. Of course, to this sauce as well, I'm going to add some capers, and I'm going to add jalapeno as well. So it's kind of like a this is kind of different. Right now it's just the basic sauce, but the jalapeno stuff like that, that's going to add. Oh, there's colors in this thing, delicious. It's going to give it like a is it called pescatore sauce? Maybe this is called, right? Pescatore with like a spicy sauce. It's pescatore. Arrabbiata. Arrabbiata sauce, yeah. Pescatore is seafood, a seafood sauce, but it's like an arrabbiata sauce. Yeah, that sauce. So just two things of rosemary, you know what I'm saying? And how you do rosemary is you just grab the top and you pull it down. And you pull off all those little fronds with it. And rosemary has to cook because if they're not cooked, they become tough. They're very herby, so you don't want to use too much of the rosemary. You know what I'm saying? It's probably maybe a little, no, it depends on how, when I chop it up, how much it is. If it's too much, I'll just use that with my mushrooms. I'm using it anyway. It's all earthy things. So mushrooms with these fresh herbs are really good. You see how I got my hand out the way so I'm not chopping up my fingers? And just say y'all want to see an accident. I ain't going viral for chopping up my fingers. That's not what I'm doing. Right up in here. Just want to make sure that everything is everything. Yep. Everything is everything. Make sure y'all still there. Those who want to be there, you know. And this sauce, I started early on this sauce. Y'all know I like to eat late, but I started early on this sauce so I can, you know what I'm saying, have it time to have all the flavors develop and mold together. So that's why. Yeah, this may be a little much for the sauce. I don't know. Yeah, this is a lot for that sauce. So what I'm just going to do is take about half of these, just chopped rosemary, and put it into the sauce. And then that will be the basic until I cut up my jalapenos. See, it's about a little bit of palm. Y'all can see this. My hand. Right there. Just a little bit, not too much. Of rosemary, put that in there. Mix that around. Mix it around, y'all can see me. Just mix that around. And that's what it is. It smells good already, y'all. It smells so good already. See? You see, y'all, these are the vegetables right here. Gonna have squash noodles, zucchini noodles, carrot noodles, and of course, you know what I'm saying, put my jalapenos and my shallots in there as well. And my mushrooms, let's just say. So those things go great with mushrooms. Get myself a little thing right here. I'm gonna put this rosemary in here. Yep. I can cut up these jalapenos. Little containers, little containers to keep everything separate. So when you're ready to mix it up. So I told you I don't have the space around here to have everything though I wanted to do. Because it'd be perfect if y'all had an angle from this way. Y'all can see what I'm doing looking down. So my husband, so I told you we don't have a lot of space in here. So he's in the area over there cutting up the peppers. We're gonna have yellow, red, green, and orange peppers as well in this as well. So there's a whole vegetarian situation. Wash these jalapenos, of course. And I don't want the seeds of jalapenos, so I'm just gonna not cook the seeds. You know, pretty big jalapenos. You know what I'm saying? Pretty big. I'm gonna use 2 of these, so it'll be nice and spicy. So just cut out the seeds so it's not spicy. And the things, that's where all the spices, the capsaicin oil lies in there. So you don't want all that in there. You don't want the capsaicin oil or the peppers all up in your business. So, and you're not gonna get all the peppers out, all the seeds out, but you're gonna get enough of them out so where it's not hot as hell and it's not burning your mouth. So I feel like that little sweet heat that jalapenos have. To me, it's a sweet heat. It's a difference than habanero or ghost pepper or even a chili pepper heat. So, you don't get it all, just get enough of it out. And you slice them thin. Turn that down already. Slice this thin, these peppers thin. So when you chop them up, it's not going to be too bad for you. That's what you do. All right, so one. Let's cut it up, make it easier to cut everything up at the same time. Yep. So I have to wash my hands several times and make sure I don't touch any sensitive parts of my body. I told y'all the story last time I cut up some jalapenos. When I was at a Thai restaurant and I had to go use the bathroom. I was fixing my pho. And I touched myself. And when I came out the bathroom, sat down, tried to eat, couldn't eat because I was burning. Because this oils and the pepper was no bueno. Told y'all that story already. And since we're not having meat tonight, just had something a little exciting with the whole spicy pepper thing. Don't be laughing at me. So every time I cut up jalapenos, I touch jalapenos, my husband like, be careful, be careful. Be careful. See, this is like a really small dice of these peppers. Because you want them throughout the meal. You don't want big pieces of pepper in this sauce. what you want to throw out. See if y'all can see. I'll do this right here. Y'all see how small these are? Really small. That was just one pepper. Got one more to go. Ooh. They can smell it. It smells delicious. Got one more pepper for y'all. That pepper's done. And that's done. So it's going to be hot, but not so hot because it's recorded. Just cutting it up to see. You cut them thin like this, so when you cut them that way small, you get nice little small, bites of it, and it evenly distributes throughout the dish. I'll do the same thing when I'm cutting up my peppers for my jalapeno, not jalapenos, for my guacamole stuff as well. Just like you want to taste it, but you don't want to really see them too much. And I asked my husband to cut up the bell peppers was not in a way that is totally different. It's just gonna be a really colorful, flavorful dish. Using fresh ingredients, fresh vegetables. I can do a little bit of everything. I'm not the best. Well, I think I'm the best, but I'm not a professional at anything, but I just know a little bit about a lot of different things that allows me to use what I know and my ability to decipher and do things. What's up, you, baby? How you doing? You making chili? This would be the same method you could use making chili, of you. Ooh, I wonder if I can make a mushroom chili. Instead of using ground beef, use like chopped up mushrooms. Ooh, I should try that, of you. That's a good idea. It appears to be the same thing, but add some kidney beans to this. Instead of using the chopped up noodles and stuff like that, use mushrooms as the meat aspect of it, and just chop them up and add some kidney beans. That would be so good. I'll keep stirring it so it can get nice and thick and everything gets blended very well and cooked evenly. I will add the peppers, like the bell peppers and because Faye, someone else said earlier today that I should I asked them should I add some capers to this as well, and that's what I'm gonna add those later. You want those to still have a nice pop to it. You don't want those to cook down too much. Capers, like even when you do like a puttanesca sauce or like a chicken piccata or like a piccata sauce or a veal piccata sauce, something like that. You want to add your capers in when it's almost done. You don't want to add your capers in too soon because those can overcook and get not delicious. Flavors, you want to be able to distinguish each flavor of all the vegetables that you add to this. I don't know. Oh. That's Shan I saw. No. Hey, Princess A, how you doing, baby? So yeah, just adding my jalapenos into this tomato situation over here. And this is a lot, y'all. Look how much it is. This is a lot. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be delicious. So That's what it is, y'all. Stir this up one last time. Wash my hands. Wash all these surfaces. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this smells so good. It smells so good, y'all. Get all this capsaicin oil off my fingers. And that will be done. That will be done, y'all. So yeah. I still washing out right there. Still have my I need to chop up my I need to wash up this board so I can chop up my other herbs. Still got my onion right here. My little herb bowl for all my herbs. Got my chopped onion that's gonna go in this. So I have minced onion already in there. I have this chopped onions that's gonna be the same size as the what's that called? Y'all know how when you do peppers was not sometimes that oil and then the maroons get to your throat. That's what done happen, y'all. That's what done happened. But I have some ground onion in here already, but I'm doing some chopped onion as well to get some different consistency, different flavor. You know, to that tomato sauce. Let me wash this off real quick. This cutting board. Ooh. Bless me. It's done? Thank you, baby. If you want to, I'm drying off the cornbread, y'all. Just wash these vegetables for me. And you can plug these little in a minute. Thank you. Appreciate it. And so these are the peppers, you guys, right here. The multicolored peppers. So it's gonna be, y'all can't even see it. Shit. It's gonna be a real pretty dish, y'all. It's gonna be a real pretty dish. It's gonna be a real pretty dish. Yellow, red, orange, and green bell peppers. It's a whole vegetable situation, y'all. A whole vegetable situation is happening. So this cutting board for a little bit. Yeah, that's what it is, y'all. It's a whole situation going on over here. So I'm gonna do one more thing because these herbs right here are going inside the mushroom situation. The mushroom situation. So I'm gonna do one more sprig of rosemary. One more sprig of rosemary. Because you know mushrooms take on whatever flavor it is that you put with it and cook with it. So one more sprig of rosemary. Get that. Do you have enough noodles? That is enough special for noodles, you think? You got this right here for tarragon. You got all that. I'm just doing all this in one big, huge chopping situation, y'all. So I was trying to be fancy for y'all earlier by trying to cut off the tarragon. You can also do the same thing just like that. Y'all see that? Do one more for y'all can see it. You have your sprig, grab at the top, and just gradually pour down. Just right there. Try to be fancy by cutting stuff up, so you will do all that. Of course. like to look bagel. A nice bushel. A bushel of basil, y'all. A bushel of basil. Told you want to repeat the same flavors you have um, in your sauces or in the other dishes with that, with what you're gonna, the companies that goes with it. So this is all going to the mushrooms. Just take a couple more things. Like a couple of these leaves are really huge, so you don't need too many. So I'm just gonna take like 4 big leaves of this basil to put in there, and I can just chop those up. That right there, and then we have our oregano. So we have a whole bunch of fresh vegetables. I'm gonna do these big leaves of basil like I did everything yesterday. Just throw those in with these smaller things of herbs. I keep saying vegetables. I mean herbs. So you see what I'm doing? Just laying them flat and laying them flat. Like I want to keep the skin on the zucchini and squash. So you roll it up like you're rolling up a joint. You set nice and tight. Bless you. Bless you. And just slice those up, and then we'll just throw those in with these other herbs and just chop everything up together. And then that will be done for the part of the mix to go with the mushrooms. To go with the mushrooms, and like I said, in this I'm using these fresh herbs and mushrooms. I'm using some dried breadcrumbs in it, egg to bind everything up together. Now I'm just chopping everything. Chop everything up, make sure that everything is nice and consistent with the same size. If you don't want to have big old huge stems or big old huge pieces of herb and mushrooms, it won't hurt it, but if you're doing like a mushroom meatball, you don't want all that to happen. So. Because these are earthy. You gotta still stir. Still stir. There we go. I put it on low, you guys, so it can just like simmer the sauce. And these are herbs. I don't know why I'm dancing all around this damn cutting board. Oh. Just trying to get everything really finely chopped. There it is. There it is. Hey Tessie baby, how you doing, sweetheart? See? And y'all see all these herbs right here? All these fresh herbs going in my mushroom. Gonna be delicious, y'all. I have, and I'm also gonna put some shallots in the mushrooms as well. So can you get that other bit, the white bag out for me at the bottom by the water? There's shallots in it, so I need to cut those up. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, got my big old thing of herbs. I see all these herbs right here. Big old thing of herbs. Hmm. So a big old container of herbs. Wait till here because that's you've been counting. Get on me. We have, like I said, we have our portobellos. Got to wash and clean those. Our whole stuffed mushrooms, and then our portobello caps. So we'll do that. Let me cut these shallots real quick, and then I gotta get up here and really start cooking. Clean up a little bit more, and then start cooking. So I think I'm gonna do 2 shallots, 2 big shallots. These are going to the mushrooms, not the tomato sauce. This sauce is smelling and looking so good, y'all. Looking and smelling so delicioso. You know what? That's what I keep telling my emotions. The shallot is. Shallot on my emotions. Not trying to cut properly. Not trying to get rid of the skin properly. We'll just cut down the middle and cut off that way. Much easier to do. And then you want everything small, especially if you go inside the you want everything the same size and consistency of each other. You don't want anything to stand up too much. That's why you have the chopped herbs. You have the we have the chopped shallots as well. You don't want anything standing out or standing out in the wrong way. You want all the flavors to kind of meld. You want all the consistency to kind of meld. That's why you have the different sizes. You have the chopped stuff inside the sauce. And you also have the chunky vegetables that's going inside of it. So how I do I wish I could show you how I cut. I cut down this way first. Cut down that way first, and I make smaller slats inside to give me that diced effect. And then you make small cuts to chop it all up. Okay. That would have been a disaster. Cut that on that. Cut that on that. And I'll show you guys how small they are when I put them inside the container to go into. I think that people at work call me I have OCD because I want everything to be kind of consistent, and I think it should be done a certain way. That's probably why I get so frustrated with human behavior, because you really can't tell people how to act, but you know that they should act a certain way, and when they don't, like, dang, why can't y'all act a certain way? And then make it easier for everyone involved, especially yourself. So I like consistency, and like this. I like even when I'm watching cooking shows, and the chefs be getting on, like the what's it called, the mentors be getting on just the contestants about knife cuts. You need to have everything that have proper knife cuts and consistency. I know, Tessie. That's why I said that's why I don't do cooking videos because I don't see. I'm gonna show you guys after I finish chopping it up exactly how small they are. I can't. That's why I really don't do too many cooking videos or demonstration videos because I don't have the proper stuff or the proper setup, I should say. The kitchen's not equipped for all that as of yet. But y'all hear me chopping. Y'all know I'm chopping it up. I'm chopping it on up. I wish y'all could actually have. I wish I had a hook or something or a crane that y'all I can hold the camera with so y'all can actually see exactly what I'm doing and the sizes and stuff so y'all can see. But y'all see it when I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Just how small these chops are. Mind you, these are going into the mushroom. Like this is the same size that I got while using the food processing. I just don't want to chop up everything. Let me get my container. A little potato. Hey Donna, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? See, this is how small they are. That's how small they are. The shallots. I got the same consistency, same size as I did when I used my food processor, my small food processors to chop up the onions and stuff earlier. I got the same consistency. Same consistency. But yeah, you guys, this is just me, the process of doing my sauce. Just wanted to show it to you guys, show you how to process. I hope you guys got some information. Hope you guys liked it. I'll show you, of course, I'm gonna show you all the end result when I finish everything up and eat with y'all later on this evening. But yeah, this is your boy Food Junkie. I appreciate you guys being here. Everything is pretty much prepared except the noodles and thing, but those will be quick. I have to wash and clean the mushrooms and stuff like that, and make sure everything is right. Throw out what I don't need, stuff like that. But yeah, y'all, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't liked the video already, please like on the way out. What's up, Rick? Need to taste. I see you here, Rick. Welcome. Shit, hell, one day you need to come over and cook for y'all. You know, but yeah, it is what it is, you guys. Thank y'all for being here. Like the video on the way out. Love you guys. Until next time, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Until next time, I'm out, y'all. Peace.